There's a quiet force that separates the average from the extraordinary. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even knowledge. It's discipline. Discipline is the invisible hand that builds greatness in silence. The architect behind every transformed life and the foundation beneath every lasting success. While the world searches for hacks and shortcuts, discipline builds patiently. It doesn't shout, it doesn't rush. It just shows up again and again and again. And today, we're going to uncover the 8 disciplines that, if mastered, will shape not only your habits, but your identity. Let's begin. Words are more than just sounds. They are energy. They are intention. They shape the way we see ourselves and the way others see us. You've probably heard the phrase, think before you speak. But how often do we really do that? We speak to fill silence. We speak to be heard, not to be understood. We speak reactively without asking whether our words will create connection or conflict. True discipline means pausing. It means filtering your thoughts, not to silence yourself, but to strengthen your impact. A single careless sentence can destroy trust, but a well-chosen phrase can open a door that's been shut for years. So ask yourself, before you speak, is this necessary? Is this helpful? Will this heal or hurt? Is this the voice of my higher self or my ego? The disciplined mind knows. Sometimes silence is the most powerful statement. Because when your words are intentional, they don't just pass through people, they land. They resonate, they change things. Speak less, say more. Let your voice carry purpose, not just volume. People will hurt you. That's not a possibility, it's a guarantee. Sometimes it's unintentional. Other times, it's cruel and calculated. And everything in you will want to react, to hit back, to defend, to expose. But here's the truth. Retaliation is reaction. Discipline is power. The need to strike back is primal. It feels good for a moment, but it never feels right for long. Because when you retaliate, you lower yourself to the very level you're trying to rise above. And in doing so, you give away the very power you were trying to protect. Understand this deeply. Not everything deserves your energy. You don't need to attend every argument you're invited to. You don't need to match energy, especially when that energy is chaos. Discipline is the ability to step back and say, I don't need to win this moment. I'm building a bigger future. Let your success be your response. Let your silence speak louder than your anger. Let your growth make their insults irrelevant. This is not about weakness. This is about wisdom, because self-restraint is self-respect. Everything you do, every action, every decision, every habit, it all begins in your mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. They build your beliefs, and your beliefs build your life. So ask yourself, what are you feeding your mind? Are you filling it with doubt, fear, excuses, endless comparison on social media? Or are you feeding it with clarity, vision, gratitude, and truth? Discipline of the mind means you no longer let your thoughts roam aimlessly. It means you guard your mind like a king protects his kingdom. You can't stop every negative thought from arriving, but you don't have to invite it to stay. Thoughts are visitors. Some need to be welcomed. Others need to be shown the door. Mental discipline is choosing the thoughts that serve your future and letting go of the ones that sabotage it. This isn't about being positive all the time. It's about being intentional all the time. What you dwell on, you become. And if you want to change your life, you have to start by changing your internal conversation. Your mind is not your enemy, but without discipline, it will become one. Train it, feed it, lead it. Time is the great equalizer. Rich or poor, famous or forgotten. We all get 24 hours. What separates us is what we do with them. Most people don't spend their time, they waste it, drifting from task to task, saying yes to things they don't care about, checking notifications every 90 seconds, hoping for meaning in pixels. But the disciplined, they treat time like gold. They guard their minutes like a bank guards its vault. They plan, they prioritize, they protect. They don't find time. They make it for the things that matter. Every yes is a no to something else. Every moment spent is a moment you'll never get back. So ask yourself not once a year, but every day, is this helping me build the life I want, or just helping me feel busy? Make time your ally, not your excuse. Because discipline over your time is discipline over your life. We are emotional beings. We feel deeply, we cry, we rage, we fear, we hope, we dream. Emotions are not your enemy, they're your signal system. They're messengers. But they were never meant to be your master. Discipline means learning to feel everything but follow only what aligns with your higher self. You'll feel like quitting. You'll feel discouraged. You'll feel angry. You'll feel jealous. You'll feel hopeless. But feelings aren't facts. And discipline steps in when emotion tries to take the wheel. It says, I hear you, but I'm not letting you drive. Maturity is choosing action over impulse, responsibility over reaction, vision over emotion. You are allowed to feel everything. You are not required to act on everything. The most powerful people are not the most emotionless, they are the most emotionally disciplined. Everyone wants the results, but not everyone wants the repetition, because repetition is boring. It's not sexy. It's not shareable. It's not glamorous. But it's where our lives are transformed. Discipline is doing what needs to be done when no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when progress feels invisible. Your habits shape your future, not your hopes, not your dreams, your habits. So ask yourself, what do I do in the first hour of my day? What do I do when I'm tired? What do I do when no one is holding me accountable? Because that is your real life. Discipline isn't about intensity. It's about consistency. And the truth is this: you don't rise to the level of your vision, you fall to the level of your systems. So build better systems. You can't build a life alone. Success may be personal, but fulfillment is relational. And that means discipline isn't just about how you treat yourself, it's about how you treat others. Relationships will test you. They will reveal your patience, your pride, your triggers, your wounds. In those moments, discipline chooses grace over grudges, listening over lecturing, connection over control. You won't always agree, but you can always choose respect. You won't always understand each other, but you can always choose empathy. You won't always feel heard, but you can choose to listen anyway. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can say is, I was wrong. Let's try again. I love you even when we disagree. That's discipline. That's maturity. That's legacy. When life gets heavy, and it will, you'll be tempted to drift, to quit, to settle, to forget why you started. That's why you need purpose, not as a slogan, but as a North Star. When you feel lost, when the results aren't coming fast enough, when people doubt you or dismiss you, you must return to the reason behind the effort, the why beneath the what. That inner fire that told you, I am meant for more than this. Discipline is the act of showing up even when the path is unclear. It's honoring your commitment long after your mood has changed. It's believing that the work has value even when no one sees it yet. Purpose doesn't eliminate pain. It gives it meaning. And that meaning gives you strength. So write your purpose somewhere. You'll see it every day. Speak it. Live it. Honor it. Because when the storm hits, and it will, purpose will be your anchor. Discipline is not punishment. It's power. It's presence. It's proof that you believe in a future you haven't seen yet. It's not about being perfect. It's about being committed. Discipline will test you. It will humble you. But it will never abandon you. And when others burn out, give up, drift, fall back, you will rise, you will stand, you will endure. And eventually, you will become unrecognizable. Not because you were lucky, but because you were disciplined. So start today. Build the foundation. Speak with purpose. Think with clarity. Act with control. Live with integrity. Master these disciplines, and you will master your life.